Hello! In a previous video on setting up a UHF base, I recorded a static observation file in the receiver to send to OPUS to get an accurate position. Let's download that file now, send it in, and look at the actual position. Now, with your receiver, you'll get a download cable, and it goes into the charging hole on the receiver. Let's plug that in. I'll plug the cable into the computer. After a few moments, the Windows Mobile Device Center should appear on your screen. If it doesn't, there are several videos on how to fix Windows Mobile Device Center in Windows 10. I'm going to click on Connect without setting up your device, and then File Management and browse the contents of your device. Let's go to the SD card, double click on it, and then Data, and then GPS, and then Linux. And there's the file that we recorded while we were in the field. Let's grab all four of those files, copy them, and got a folder here. We can paste them over here. Okay, all of the files are now on my PC. I can disconnect the head. I'll close Windows Mobile Device Center here. Now, this observation file is quite large, 90 megabytes. Let's take that observation file, and all the NGS needs is the observation file. And so I'm going to compress that file to a zip file. Typically, these observation files compress extremely well. There you go, 12 megabytes. Now, let's submit this file to OPUS. I'll copy the path here because I'm going to need it in a second. I'm on the NGS website, ngs.noaa.gov. I'll click on the OPUS link. Then let's choose the file we just downloaded and zipped. And we need to pick the antenna. We type in Zenith. We can find Zenith 16. Then we need to put in the antenna height. Remember, it was 5.48 feet, which is 1.670 meters. I'll type in my email address, and then I'll click on Options. I always like to get an extended output. And then I'll click on Upload to Static. The observation file that I converted to a zip file is being uploaded to the NGS server. Once it gets there, it will unzip it and give us a success message if the file is okay. The things that it's looking for is an observation longer than 2 hours and dual frequency. So it looks like it accepted our submittal. Let's wait about 20 minutes and I'll be back and we'll look at the OPUS result. Okay, our OPUS report has returned from the NGS. I'm viewing it in Gmail, and I'll show you a hint here. If you're using an online web viewer for your email, if you go to the bottom, often there'll be a message that says view entire message because the message has been truncated. If you enable the extended mode, that happens quite often. Another hint is these messages or these returns are intended to be viewed using a non-proportional font, and you can achieve that by selecting everything, copying it, and then starting the notepad and pasting it in. So here's our report. The things that I look for, first off, is the overall RMS, 1 centimeter. You want these number of observations used to be 90 to 95%. If you're in canopy, either urban or tree canopy, don't expect these values above 90%. And then the most important thing for me is I want to know the estimated, or this is the peak-to-peak error for the latitude and the longitude and the ellipsoid height. For the area where this file was recorded, 4 millimeters and 6 millimeters for the horizontal error estimate and 13 millimeters for the vertical is fantastic. So this is a great OPUS report, and thank you very much for watching this video on submitting GPS observations from Zenith 16 to OPUS. See you in the next video.